In this video, I'm going to be going over my top 3 cryptocurrencies that I'm going to be investing in for the month of April. Make sure you watch the whole video all the way through so you don't miss any of the cryptocurrencies that I'm about to talk about, and so you don't miss exclusive pieces of news that I'm going to be talking about with you guys. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. We're talking about, of course, a variety of different cryptocurrencies in this video today. Before we do that, make sure you guys smash that like button and the subscribe button so you guys never miss a new video that we post every single day. We have a lot to discuss today, guys. Lots of different cryptos that I want to get into. So without further ado, let's start here. Number 1 is AAVE or AAVE. AAVE, I think that's how you pronounce it. We've gotten roasted in the comments a few times about it. If you want to roast us again, let us know down in the comments below. It's an open place, open forum for discussion. We like to encourage you guys to talk down there. But again, this is a interesting coin. This is, of course, a decentralized finance central project that has been doing a lot of interesting developments in that space. I'm very excited for the future of AAVE and what they are continuing to push forward with some of their liquidity protocols and the overall development of their loan programs. Now, one of the things that we've seen recently is that AAVE has rocketed over 97% since its upgrade, which has strengthened its overall DeFi capabilities. Let's read a little bit more about this and see what gives for this huge, massive rise. So in the past 24 hours alone, AAVE price rose over 27% as demand for its token increased among traders. Open interest on AAVE tracked futures, or total number of contracts held by the market participants, hovers at around 210 million. While DeFi trackers show value locked on AAVE increased over 10% in the past week to over $14 billion. Price charts show that AAVE broke above resistance at about $170 to over $200 on Tuesday, and the surge on current resistance at the 240 level is also there as well. Relative strength index readings, which of course measure the magnitude of price changes, suggest that the rally was a little bit overextended and we could see a correction to the $220 level where support currently exists. This article was written just about a day ago, and it seems that they were more than right. We have corrected back down to about $214 per coin, and that was something that I think most people were expecting to begin with. When you have insane run-ups like this where we jump over 97% in such a short period of time, again, it's not surprising that we're going to have a little bit of a cool-off period and we're going to see a bit of a pullback. But that is, of course, why we're talking about this specific coin today, because we're having this nice little pullback here. We're seeing a very good, potentially a buying opportunity, right? This is potentially a place where most people, if you'd like, if you want to, again, that's your decision, right? Do your own research and due diligence before investing in anything. You guys know this spiel, but again, what I'm doing here is I'm likely going to be buying the dip on this specific cryptocurrency, right? It's pulled back from its previous highs. It's starting to make a new support level at these new highs that we're kind of starting to trade at. So this is likely where I'm going to be getting in. Again, I believe in AAVE and its long-term fundamentals. I think this is an incredible project with some really incredible developments that are coming sooner rather than later. So I'm very excited to see what they do with that. Next coin here, guys, but before we do that, all of these cryptocurrencies I'm talking about today, guys, are available on public.com. Public.com is a social investing network app that allows you to see what other people are buying and selling in both the stock and crypto markets. This is a incredible place that I think you guys really want to be a part of. Not only can you see our personal portfolio, but you also can see a variety of other cryptocurrencies and stocks on the platform. Plus, when you use our link in the first link down in the description below, sign up, deposit at least $1 when you guys make a new account, you guys have the potential to earn up to $1,000 in free stock. You heard that right, guys. All you have to do is hit that first link. Again, we've had plenty of other people hit it and get over $300, $500, and like I said, even $1,000 worth of free stock. So you potentially could too. Hit that first link down in the description below, get signed up. But let's talk about this next cryptocurrency, APECOIN. APECOIN is a very interesting token indeed. Now, this is something that, of course, is the kind of brainchild or overall development from the Bored Ape Yacht Club, aka the people who made the Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs. We know that those NFTs are incredibly popular, incredibly high valued, and obviously something that more and more people are continuing to want to buy into as well. Now, this is interesting because we had a huge run up with this token when it was first initially launched, right? From around, as you can see, about 52 cents, ran up all the way to about $13 to $14, and now we're starting to flatline a little bit and pull back. Now, the reason that this coin is on my list today is because that I think there is more potential for this coin to obviously continue to grow in the future, but also to do well in a variety of other ways. We know that the top Ethereum whales, these are millionaires in the cryptocurrency space and have millions of dollars at their disposal, are buying and trading this token on a very consistent basis to this day, of course, of March 31st. We know this is happening more and more and more. And we also know that, of course, APECOIN is incredibly popular amongst retail as well. So this gives me a lot of hope and benefit for the overall volume of this token, right? The volume is only likely to either continue to increase or to basically stay kind of in the levels that it's at right now. Keeping that in mind though, if we look here, again, the success has morphed into a ecosystem. This is what's very interesting about APECOIN. APECOIN is not necessarily just a kind of one-off, like, all right, we'll just make this little cryptocurrency cash in real quick while we can and call it a day. Again, this is a coin that I think has a lot of potential for a whole ecosystem to be built around it. And that seems like, as far as the overall roadmap is concerned for the specific cryptocurrency, that's kind of where they want to go. And I'm very excited to see where that takes us, where we're going to end up going with that, and how that's going to affect the overall price of the token as well. Again, I'm considering this more as kind of like a lottery token kind of play, where I'm not putting a ton of money into this cryptocurrency, but I do want a little bit of exposure to it, because I think it's only really going to help strengthen my portfolio and, of course, create a stronger cryptocurrency portfolio. Now, the last token we're talking about here today, guys, and I didn't really feel like I have to talk too much about this, just because you guys are probably familiar with what this is. Decentraland, or Mana and or Decentraland, however you want to refer to it as. This is a cryptocurrency that I'm a pretty big fan of. I think that this cryptocurrency has tons of potential to basically take over the metaverse space. Now, I know Facebook is obviously the biggest metaverse creators right now, but their metaverse isn't even out yet, and they're currently taking huge losses trying to develop that in the first place. When you look at other things like this, where metaverse, or when Meta is not really competing with Decentraland. Decentraland already has its own metaverse. It's already built out that you can go access today if you wanted to, right? They have huge partnerships that are only growing more and more with things like Samsung, Sony, and a bunch of others. And I think that we're only going to see more and more metaverse development into this year in 2022. And that's why, again, this is a big part of my portfolio. I've been continually investing into Decentraland on the market pullbacks that we see recently. As you can see here, we dropped off a pretty significant price point here around March 31st last night, and of course now we're trading pretty significantly lower here at about 3% lower. That is why I'm buying in today, and that of course is why this is something long term that I'm planning on buying more of, and I just believe in the overall project as well. Also, guys, if you're wondering about crypto regulations, this has been something that a lot of people have had on their minds for the last couple of days and weeks, and even months. Washington passes bill to explore blockchain technology applications. This is a good sign that overall Washington and the overall government, the United States government at least, is looking to how to implement crypto, and less worried about, how can we ban crypto, or how can we regulate it, right? It seems that they're trying more and more every day to work basically with crypto, and of course work alongside these projects and hopefully develop their own systems that can be helpful to them in the overall development of society. I think it's really interesting, and I think that's something that most people can be pretty excited about as well. Just wanted to mention that real quick here, guys. If you haven't already, make sure you smash the like button, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and if you guys want to pick up a free stock, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, hit that first link down in the description below. I think you guys really enjoy being a part of the overall community on Public that we are building. Plus, if you guys want to join our private Discord where you get access to all of our buy and sell alerts, hit that second link down in the description below. I think you guys really enjoy that as well. Other than that though, guys, I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.